Retain gang, what's poppin', man? This your boy Tay, back at y'all again with another video, man. Peace, love, and abundance to everybody watching right now. Before we start the video, make sure you guys follow me on my socials. Smash that like button for me, that way we get these videos into the algorithm and spread this message. And while you're doing that, man, I've created a Retain Gang community. It's on School, SKOOL, right? And we have a lot of great things to offer, man. It's a community where we all can connect and really help each other focus and become our best versions. I'm only taking 50 people right now, man. I'm keeping it small for the moment, right? We're doing weekly calls, weekly Zoom calls. I'm actually doing one this Saturday. All right, so if you want to be a part of that, man, make sure you go claim your spot now. All right, don't wait too late. It's going to fill up fast. All right, so with that being said, guys, if you find yourself relapsing or you relapse, I want you to do this, okay? And actually, before I even say what to do, I want you to understand what I mean by relapse, okay? It's not just about SR. It's about your lifestyle in general, going back to old habits that don't serve you. Because I get the ladies that watch the videos too, and sometimes they feel like the content is geared mostly towards men, which it is. But at the same time, the underlying message in my videos is universal, which means it can be applied to anybody. All right, no matter where you come from, your cultural background, they can apply because they're universal. So I want you to understand that the relapses and going back to old habits comes from trauma that's attached to those habits, right? You know, it's like a scapegoat for us, where we can escape and run from our problems. Right? Just like somebody who every time they're sad, they sit on the couch and they eat junk food. That's a scapegoat for them. It's a terrible habit to have, but it gives them that dopamine hit. Okay? So a lot of times we go to these old habits and we relapse. We go backwards because the pressure hits us. Life gets hard. We go through an uncomfortable situation and we're afraid. Right? Fear sets in. You know, so this is where all these things come from. What you guys have to do is when you find yourself relapsing and going backwards, you have to go back to your roots, your foundation. This is why I tell you guys to set your foundation early. Why you are doing this. What is the reason for you doing this in the first place? That goes for your job. That goes for retention. That goes for your relationships. Right? You got to find that foundation of why you're doing this. What's keeping you here? What gets you up every single day? What motivates you? Because I'm going to tell you like this. Even myself, times get hard for me too. Times get hard. And there's moments where I have weakness and I feel like I want to give up. Right? And then I always go back to my foundation of why do I do this? And then I remember all the hard work I put in, man. And I don't want to let myself down. I don't want to give up on myself. Because I put a lot of blood, sweat, tears into becoming who I am today. I've been through a lot of things, a lot of situations. I would do myself a disservice. I would do my past self a disservice. I'll do my future self a disservice if I give up now. All right, so lay the foundation, lay the groundwork early, so that you have something to fall back on. You see? Another thing too, guys, is you have to find the love in what you're doing. The passion. What makes you happy about whatever you're doing. I'll say this again. It goes for your job, your relationship, right? Even in relationships or your marriage, the fire kind of dies down. The attraction goes away because we get comfortable. And you start to lose the reason why you're with this person in the first place. You start to forget why you love this person. Right? Why you love being around them. Why you decided to commit to them. You forget that because we get comfortable. So you got to remember those small reasons of why you love doing what you do. Why are you on retention? What do you love about this journey? What makes you happy about this journey? What makes you happy about your job, your career, your business? Because we all get burnt out, right? We all get tired. We get into that routine of just trying to make money and survive. right? And it's just over and over again, repeat on cycle. And you gotta sit back and just remember the love in it. This is why I tell you guys, man, it's a great practice to sit down with yourself and just reminisce and allow yourself to analyze your thoughts. Just be in the moment. This kind of helps you refocus and reflect on your life. I've done this plenty of times, you know, even with making videos. Sometimes you lose the sight of why you do this in the first place, right? And I love helping people. I love getting on this camera and being able to talk to you guys and give you guys advice and give you my experience so that you can take that and apply it to your life, right? And sometimes we lose sight of that, man, because we get caught up in all the extras, all the distractions. You see? So you got to remember why you love doing what you're doing. Understand, we're living in a time and space right now where we're being forced to go back to and deal with our old versions of ourselves. They're all coming back to the surface, right? So like I said, we have a lot of trauma that's attached to our habits. And you might not even realize it because you've suppressed it for so long. You've probably been using certain things to cope with your trauma. You might find it hard for yourself to stay focused right now. You might find old habits popping up and coming back to haunt you. Okay, because we still have trauma that's attached to those things and it's forcing us to deal with that. Detach. All right, you guys, some of you guys might be relapsing a lot right now, and this is why, because you still have some trauma that's attached to that and you got to detach. Okay, we got to learn how to deal with ourselves and not just beat ourselves up when we make mistakes. Why do you keep making mistakes is the question you should be asking yourself. Why do I keep going back to these old habits and lifestyles? What is keeping me pulled to that? All right. So what you have to do now, after you analyze and go back and reminisce on all these things, what you need to do is you need to refill yourself with new goals, right? Start fresh. Don't just keep doing the same thing over and over again, especially if it's not working for you anymore. It's time for us to evolve. Try something different, right? That's going to give you that enthusiasm and that motivation to go the distance with whatever you're doing for your SR journey, your job, whatever. All right, try some new things, man. Shake up your world a little bit. Get uncomfortable. The best thing you can do in life is to get uncomfortable, because it's a journey in itself for you to learn something new. It's going to give you new ideas. It's going to give you a new perspective on life. It's a new experience. So it might be scary at first, but it's going to be refreshing. It's going to give you life. You get what I'm saying? But you got to take that leap. You can't be afraid. Okay, so if you've been making mistakes right now, man, don't sweat it. Don't be too hard on yourself. You know, it is what it is. We accept it. We move on, we man up, and we fix the problem. You see, the whole thing about being an awakened person, being conscious, is you're a problem solver. We don't focus on the problem, we focus on the solution. Okay, we don't get emotional, we don't get in our feelings. We take it for what it is and we move on. How can we fix the issue? All right, so if you find yourself going back and relapsing to your old habits, don't focus on the problem. Focus on the solution. What do I need to do to correct this? You can do it. Trust me, if I can do it, you can do it. At one time, I was in a very dark place in my life. I was lost. And I had the courage to try something new. And it took me on a whole journey, and now here I am. You can do the same thing for your life. Okay? It's all about finding your purpose. Your purpose in life should be your major goal, your main goal of why you do anything is your purpose. Why was I sent here? Right? What do I need to do? What do I need to give to the world? How can I be of service to this world? Okay? You guys keep me going, man. You know, there's been plenty of times, like I said, where I wanted to give up. But like seeing your comments, seeing you guys support, and just seeing how my videos have helped a lot of you guys transform, that keeps me going. That keeps me upping the bar on myself and transforming to be a better version, right? You know, it's like a give and take, man. I give y'all this energy, y'all give it back to me, man. And I appreciate you guys. You know, give yourself a round of applause. I appreciate each and every one of you that taps in and comments, and, you know, you really apply the knowledge to your life. Okay? You guys are helping me out a lot. So I just want to give y'all flowers right now. But we got this, man. You know, it's going to get tough. It's going to get hard sometimes. All right? Life isn't easy. Life is all about how you react to the situation that you're in. Are you going to transmute that situation into something positive, to a growing moment, or are you going to let it defeat you? I think you should choose the first. You know, we can't let these things defeat us, man. Right? You're the main character in your life. You see what I'm saying? You're the main character. So you got to act like it. You got to treat yourself like the main character. We're not going to let this enemy defeat us. We're not going to let this level 20 boss defeat us. What we're going to do is we're going to level up. We're going to power level, go past level 20. We're going to get the best gear, the best supplies, and we're going to be so overpowered that boss is going to be a cakewalk. That's how you got to look at it. It's like a video game. You're the main character, right? So let's start acting like it. So with that being said, guys, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Let me know in the comment section what you thought about this video. And also let me know, what is your foundation to you becoming the best version of yourself? What keeps you going? I like to see you guys' input, and for others to see your input as well. All right. So like I said, if y'all need help, man, go ahead and go to my website. Go to the Retain Gang and join now. We're doing weekly calls. I got a call this Saturday. So if you want to be a part of that, man, go ahead and claim your spot now. It's on School, SKOOL. All right. So y'all have a beautiful day, and I'm out. Peace.